Grand Admiral Vorex surveyed the vast armada spread before him through the panoramic viewport of the Dominion flagship Eternal Conquest. Warships, the pride of the Seven Systems Collective, stretched into the void, their sleek destroyers, massive dreadnoughts, and nimble frigates forming a perfect battle formation. Weapon systems primed, engines humming with barely contained power, the fleet was a testament to the might of the collective. "Magnificent, isn't it?" rumbled, mandibles clicking with satisfaction. "The largest fleet assembled since the Grayan Rebellion." Beside him, Commander Kieran Nasal nodded stiffly. "Yes, Admiral. Though I still question if such extensive measures are necessary for a single species." Let out a sound halfway between a laugh and a gurgle. "Ah, Nasal, always the pragmatist. That's why I keep you around." He clapped her exoskeletal shoulder with enough force to make her stumble. "But clearly, you haven't reviewed the intelligence reports thoroughly enough." "With respect, sir, I have studied them extensively." "Then you'd know these humans have destroyed 3 of our scouting parties. No survivors. No debris. Just gone." Nasal's facial ridges tightened in skepticism. "Those were automated probes, sir. Perhaps a technical malfunction. In the exact same region of space, multiple times." The Council didn't assemble the Grand Fleet over technical malfunctions. Throughout the bridge, officers of various species monitored screens and manipulated controls. The atmosphere was thick with tension and the faint scent of chemical anxiety from at least 4 different biological classifications. A sharp trill from the communication station interrupted the conversation. Officer Brel Muse turned toward the command platform, antenna twitching nervously. "Admiral, we're detecting an approaching vessel." "Peace envoy?" Mused. "How quaint." "No, sir. It's just one ship." Neck frills expanded in amusement. "One ship? Display it." The main view screen shifted to show a sleek, dark vessel moving steadily toward their position. Compared to their cruisers, it was remarkably small, perhaps 1/10 the size of Eternal Conquest. Laughter erupted across the bridge, a cacophony of different species' expressions of mirth. Even Nasal's mandibles twitched in what passed for a smile. "They sent one ship?" bellowed, slapping his command console. "Against our entire fleet? Oh, this is rich." The humans are even more delusional than intelligence suggested. Only Lieutenant T-Val remained serious, compound eyes narrowing as data scrolled across his station. "Sir, I'm not detecting any weapon signatures, engine emissions or anything, really. It's just there." His laughter died abruptly. "What do you mean, just there?" "Every ship has emissions." "Not this one, sir." "And it's transmitting a message on all frequencies. Audio only." The bridge fell silent as a calm, almost cheerful human voice filled the command center. "Greetings, Seven Systems Collective Fleet. This is Captain Jessica Reeves of the Earth vessel Diplomatic Solution. We noticed you've brought quite the welcoming committee." "How flattering. We were hoping for a conversation, just a friendly chat, you know. No need for all these guns. But hey, if that's how you prefer to negotiate, we can work with that too." Standing by for your response. Stared at the view screen, mandibles hanging slack. Nasal prompted, "Sir?" "They named their ship Diplomatic Solution?" He finally managed. "Yes, sir." "And they want a friendly chat?" "Apparently so, sir." Admiral Thystock swiveled toward his second-in-command. "I think, Commander Nasal, this might be a very interesting day after all." Nasal's shuttle approached the human vessel with extreme caution, flanked by 4 elite security officers each from a different species of the collective, each armed despite the no-weapons agreement. The closer they got to Diplomatic Solution, the more unsettling it became. "It's absorbing our scanning beams," muttered Security Chief Grex Voran, a stocky reptilian whose scales shifted color with his mood, currently an anxious yellow-green, like they're just disappearing into it. Maintain course, Nasal ordered, trying to ignore the growing unease. Through the viewports, the human ship looked like a hole in space, absorbing light rather than reflecting it. No running lights. No visible propulsion. No weapon ports. Just smooth, uninterrupted darkness shaped like a teardrop. A circular portal illuminated on the vessel's side. Receiving docking instructions, announced the pilot. Surprisingly compatible with our systems. Of course they are, Nasal replied dryly. How convenient. The shuttle slid into the docking bay with unnerving precision, as if guided by invisible hands. As the bay repressurized, Captain Reeves was already waiting, flanked by two officers, both unarmed, both smiling in that disturbing human way showing their bone structures. Commander Nasal, welcome aboard Diplomatic Solution. Reeves extended a hand, then awkwardly retracted it upon seeing Nasal's clawed appendages. Right? Sorry. Been brushing up on different species greeting customs. The collective has so many members. For some, I shake hands. For others, I bow. And for a few, I'm supposed to emit specific pheromones, which frankly, I'm not equipped to do. Nasal's antenna twitched. Captain Reeves, let's dispense with pleasantries. Why are you in collective space? And why did you interfere with our probes? Straight to business. I like that. Reeves gestured toward a corridor. Let's talk while we walk. Conference room's just this way. And don't worry about your shuttle. Perfectly safe in our bay. As they moved through the ship, Nasal noted how empty it seemed. They passed only 3 other humans, all performing mundane tasks. For a vessel capable of evading all known scans, its crew complement was absurdly small. To answer your question, Reeves continued, we're here because we're explorers. Humanity's whole thing is poking our noses where they don't necessarily belong. As for your probes, they were scanning planets where we've set up research outposts. Nothing major, just scientific monitoring stations. We figured redirecting them was less provocative than destroying them. You consider entering collective territory and tampering with our surveillance equipment non-provocative? Security Chief Voran scoffed. Reeves shrugged, pushing open the conference room door to reveal a spacious chamber, a large table laden with colorful food and drink. How were we supposed to know? No markers. No beacons. No trespassing signs. Nasal's mandibles clicked. You're either supremely confident or supremely foolish. Reeves grinned, pulling out a chair. Maybe a little of both. Please, sit. Try the canapés? They're spectacular. Then, we can discuss why your admiral brought enough firepower to glass a solar system just to say hello.